guys? Thanks for coming back for another week. It is Saturday, September 29th. Got a full workload to do this weekend around the house. It's like 4 or 5 things. First and foremost, I need to mow. The past week it had rained so much that I couldn't get out in the yard and do anything. I believe the only day that it didn't rain was Wednesday, but then the ground was still so wet that I still couldn't do anything with it. And then the rest of the week it had rained some more, with the exception of, I believe, like Friday. But again, it was still so wet. Plus the patio guys had came out on Friday to stain and seal the patio. So I was kind of keeping an eye on them guys and kind of watching that. But this weekend I've got to mow. But due to the patio being stained and sealed and kind of have some stuff on it, they need to come back out on excuse me, on Monday to finish the front step. So I can't mow the backyard, but I'll go ahead and get the front and the sides done, because due to the rain, I have my height of cut lowered. There's so much growth that I feel that I can't keep that height of cut right now, so I'm going to raise the height of cut back up to the 4-inch mark, and then maybe on like Monday or Tuesday, granted no rain, try to drop the height of cut back down to help out the new germinating grass that's in the front yard. And with the new grass seed being in the front yard, comes the second thing. I need to remove the lawn striper off the mower, so that lawn striper doesn't do any damage to the germinating grass that's there. Too much weight on it, kind of bend it over and possibly break the crown on it. I also need to put some starter fertilizer down on the front yard. And then around my front and side yard, I'm overdue putting down the humic acid and sea kelp on there. So once I go through with starter fertilizer, I'll hit the humic acid, and I'm actually probably about due for a dose of milorganite across the whole yard as well. So I'll probably throw that down as well. And instead of doing spoon feeding, since getting into October, I'll probably just go ahead and do a normal application instead of a spoon feeding app. And lastly, I have the dirt pile back from where my pool was installed a couple years ago. The patio guys are going to use that dirt pile, or at least part of it, to backfill it around the patio. And the other dirt piles they'll haul off. There's a lot of concrete and rocks and whatnot in there, so they won't use that. So they're going to try to use the dirt that's been sitting there for 2 or 3 years. But because it's been sitting there for so long and I don't do anything with it, you can't cut a 5-foot tall hill or anything. So it has created a lot of weeds and everything. There's quite a bit of crabgrass on top of it. So I'm going to spray that down with, I'll probably use the Spectracide weed and grass killer, which is the active ingredient in that is the diquat dibromide. After finding out that it's not a very pet and kid-friendly chemical, I've been trying not to use it, but I think what I'm going to do is spray that down really good, and then I'm going to try to smother it out and try to kill it out quicker. Get some like plastic and tarps and stuff and put over the dirt pile and try to smother that out, and maybe I can kill it out quicker. Plus, if the kids get around it, it's covered up and they won't be able to touch any of that. So I'm going to get in the yard. I'm going to start taking the striper off and get the dirt pile killed off. Yeah, let's get to it.
found a couple tarps. There's a couple sheets of plastic that I had that I was trying to cover the fence while the concrete guys sprayed their stain. Went to the shed and I found a shower curtain. I have no idea where that came from, how long it's been here, what that body was wrapped up in. I have no idea. But I think I've got pretty much as good as I can get wrapped up. So we'll let that kind of bake, and should kill everything off. So in the meantime, I guess I'm going to get my... Alright, so the lawn striper is off. I was able to actually get this off without taking the back wheels off, which honestly isn't that big of a deal either. It's just a bolt on each side. But I went through and say you take a 7/32 Allen wrench, go through the middle of it to get the back here, and then I believe I had a 14mm ratchet on the back here, or wrench, and then just kind of spun around. I was able to
Smells good.
Alright, so I pretty much got everything done that I need to get done. The only thing I didn't get to is putting down the humic acid and sea kelp. That I will do on Monday, probably sometime when the patio guy has come and gone. There's a few things he needs to fix on the patio. Finish staining a few different spots that he didn't get to on Friday, and then he'll hopefully start backfilling in around the patio. So I've got to get out there and kind of get the plastic off and make sure all that crabgrass and whatever other weeds are there are kind of dead. I might actually try to pull that stuff back just to prevent any of those seeds from, if they are alive, to keep them from germinating in the spring around where there's going to be new grass growing. So I'll get the humic acid done on Monday, and that will be all for this week. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.